Alright guys, welcome back. We are doing our second run through of Long Live the Queen. I have Nayla, Eric, Chris, Lindsay, Kerrigan, and Sean here with me again. We are going to do our second run, like I just said. This time we are actually going to make decisions based on what we want to happen, not based on what we have no idea is going on. So, guys, what are we going for this time?
World domination.
Total warlord status.
Finding out how creepy the uncle is.
Damn it, John.
Of course you would, Sean.
Tracking down the tentacle monster.
Alright, so I heard world domination is the first one. So technically it sounds like we're going for a straight militaristic victory. So here we go. Alright, so we start off again in depressed. Now, if we're going military, we need to get angry and fast.
Angry.
So our fastest way is to cancel our depression while jumping our angry. So, skills. What do we have first? What do we want to start with, guys? We know some of our choices that start it, so how do we want to start this at the beginning?
I'm thinking expression, voice.
Okay.
Unless that's just like a really bad idea.
I don't think we had anything to do with voice until much later into the game.
I mean, get your bases under control until we get closer to getting...
I want to say something
economics?
into
Do we want to start
history intrigue, but that's just me.
history and intrigue? That's not a bad idea. We also got to remember that there was the poison at the beginning with the little sister, the cousin. That did have a big effect. There's also, we need to get our royal demeanor up quickly because of, we want to get into the vault quick.
Yeah, we know that we can use yielding now to like get.
Do we want to be a magical girl?
Well, I don't think it's a bad idea to at least sense magic and maybe probably resist it.
You don't necessarily have to wield it if you're gonna do like swords and crap.
Exactly. But I would definitely say we might want to sense it.
I say we train up some attack falcon.
Do we want to go straight for falcons at first?
Says the hunter.
I mean, there was a thing about falcons and divination.
But that was
There
like
was.
later on into it, though.
It wasn't too
But
much.
let's do
Okay,
let's
early
do medicine.
on, sensing magic will be good, just so when we get those random encounters of magic,
No,
she
no,
recognizes
it's gonna be
them.
good. It was gonna be good early on. Foreign fucking affairs.
He's not wrong.
Then let's do foreign affairs.
Novin.
There was so
yeah,
many.
Novin
Foreign
and
affairs
foreign affairs is
and-
big.
Anything is fucking accounting, trading, and production.
Yeah. All right. So
well,
here
let's
we go.
save our cousin.
Save our cousin. That's first.
Goal 1.
I think we need 20 points in that in order to save her.
So 2 lessons of it.
All right. Go.
What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle.
Nayla, go.
Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fielda.
Thank you.
Eric, go.
You look well, niece.
Kerrigan, go.
Hi, Lodi.
Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long?
Yep. Mummy said that we'll be here all month.
Maybe we'll have some time to talk later.
All right.
Josh,
If I don't get killed by the poison.
Poisons. I just remember that poisons.
Yes, we started.
No.
We started with poison.
I just remembered we should probably do composure because that's what triggered
Composure.
the entire thing.
Do we
I'm
want to
gonna
do some?
say
Well, remember we
Oh,
can't get
yeah.
composure in the first place because of the fact that we have a -2 in it.
Well, I'm just saying.
So we need to get rid of our depression and we need to
Let's
get our
get
yielding
angry.
fast.
Angry.
Well,
Well,
if we
let's
want,
save me first.
Channel all our inner rage.
so we want to do yielding, depressed, and pressure, and then next turn immediately jump up in our cheerful.
I'm gonna be depressed again.
Yes. Well, see, if we jump it down 2 in yielding, it'll jump down 1 depression, and we jump 1 up in depression the next turn, and it'll even out yielding. But we also got to remember that depression was a stat that was always secondary. If something else was even, depression was the second one.
So if you're gonna get it now.
Yes, so let's go ahead and get attending court. Alright. So we are still depressed. And again, like I said, if we do play with toys, it'll jump the depression up and the yielding down. Evening it out.
Okay.
So are we going again with poison to hopefully save Lottie?
Yes, immediately get the poison you need.
Okay. Now, what is next? Do we want to do Novan history, or do we want
can
to
do Novan.
What?
Novan.
Novan?
Novan.
Okay.
I still think foreign affairs is more important, but you know.
Well, we probably...
Well, we already have one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, but then think about how many attacks we encountered it more than Nova history.
Well, we want to get everything to 25 before we start going higher than that. We also want to get one stat to everything in 40 as soon as we can, so we can get at least a set of clothes.
What's that commotion outside? Father? What's going on?
Fuck it. Kerrigan, go! Wait,
I have come-
no, wait, hold on. Nayla, go, because I forgot these people talk at the same time.
I have come to pay my respects and honor to your mother.
Give me 1 minute.
Damn it, Chris.
I'm chilling. Okay. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead.
What?
Nayla.
I am a lumen, as she was, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain.
Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. Dab.
That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you.
Alright, what are we doing?
I mean,
Let her stay.
if I was also gonna say, like, keep her so she can teach you, but if you keep her, it's gonna make your dad angry.
Not really.
Yeah, it doesn't really piss him off.
Okay.
He kind of just puts up with it.
Yeah, let her stay.
Alright.
I want to hear what she has to say. She stays.
Did our willful fucking go up?
Yes,
you
it
wish.
That
did.
just ruined our entire fucking plan. Alright, what is our stats?
It's okay, we'll figure something out.
Okay. So, what do we want to do, guys? We know what goes on here.
Remind me, what are we going for first? Exactly.
What do you mean?
Like, mood. Which mood are we aiming for first?
That is a good question. What are we aiming for first? We know cheerful is a very good stat.
I thought we were going for yielding.
Yielding is also a good stat.
Because if we're going for yielding, we need that 10 core.
I mean, we need to start balancing those two
you
out
could-
anyway, so anything that provides both.
Yes.
We could do toys and then court again after, so we don't get depression maxed.
Alright, here we go.
Yep.
You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel better.
Good
Mood,
deal.
still depressed.
So
Alright,
next turn we'll have it.
what is our plan, guys?
So we have the poison we need.
Yes.
Let's do a world history just to kind of round out that.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Alright.
Should probably do something with economics.
Should we
That's
start
what I'm
economics?
thinking. Our
Yeah,
next thing needs
trade
to
or
probably be it.
accounting.
Yeah, I think
All three of them
accounting.
would be really good.
Production.
I was going to say production and trade are the two things that come up first. Accounting
Okay.
usually only has to do
Okay.
with the treasury.
Do trade.
Trade?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'm fine with trade.
Economics, trade, go. Love how we're not doing anything that we have bonuses in, but at the same time, depression doesn't give any bonuses that we need. Kerrigan, go.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Buddy, do you have a boyfriend?
Not really. I just like to play with the flowers.
All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you, at your feet.
Princess, don't move.
It's a snake.
Alright, what are we doing? We already know our composure isn't going to hold.
Yeah,
Oh.
just look down.
So even if we hold still, it's not going to work?
It's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
So
Then
just
fucking look down.
You look down where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. You
It's
can't
Chris.
help it, you squeal and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike.
No!
Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sinks into her leg.
Body.
Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. Who was that one? I think it was Nayla.
Me.
Okay.
What is going on out here?
Nayla again.
Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. Oh, God damn it. I can't keep flipping voices like this. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe.
Oh, there we go.
I don't feel good.
We will be returning home to Merva quickly.
Immediately.
Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should have never been here. Someone may have tried to kill you.
Will Charlotte be okay?
I don't know.
See, had we been able to keep our composure, it might have fixed it, but at the same time, the amount of effort we would have had to go into to get out of depression immediately would have been too much work.
You would have sacrificed a lot of other stats.
Exactly.
So the poison wasn't useful?
Poison is useful. It does cheer her up. I remember that part.
Yeah, it always makes me happy when I poison someone.
It makes her happy that she knows she won't die.
Plus the fact that when we get to that point where she gets information about her cousin, we failed that one because we didn't know anything about
Poison.
Poison.
Yeah. Alright, so what is our
I think,
plan?
I think we were going to court.
Are we going to court?
Yeah.
get that
Is that
yielding
the
up by
yielding?
2.
Okay. Well, someone should
And
bring
then
a
the
secondary
yielding
stat.
should... Oh.
I was about to say, our afraid and depressing, or depressed, was the same.
There's
last
so
time.
many negative stats here, it's just all leaning into depressed.
Yeah,
That kind of makes sense for that mood.
good point. Alright.
It's probably
so-
secondary to more aggressive stats.
Alright, so what are we planning on, guys?
I mean, do we eventually need expression?
Not
'Cause if-
immediately.
That
Because
would-
we will need expression. We'll need decoration for the parade.
I was gonna
know.
say,
Everyone's
because if
up.
we're gonna need one of those, we have the depression right now to boost it.
We do.
Right, we're at +1 on that. I say we do decoration and we can hold off on instrument.
Do we want to continue our economics just in case? Because that isn't a
Yeah,
very
I was just
important
about to
step.
say
say
that.
Production.
Yeah, production this time.
Because those are very important to the kingdom.
There's 15 right off the bat for that.
Yup.
Might as well make use of the depression while it's there.
The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her.
What?
Failed.
Still not high enough? Maybe it's 25.
It probably
But her
it
mother
might
said
be.
she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright.
Well, I guess we have that for the future.
Maybe
Case
she
we
was a
ever get
guardian
poisoned.
angel.
Did we
Alright.
say that last playthrough though?
Do what?
Said
Yes,
said
we
the
failed it
playthrough.
last time as well.
Yeah. Alright, what are we doing?
Something to get rid of depression.
There was something that was minus depressed, right? I think
LSD.
right in the middle.
No, Kerrigan.
I mean, if you want to go more into yielding and break the depression, you can play with the toys again.
Actually, no. If he just goes to that mill thing he was just hovering over, it's -1 depression. It will put him in yielding because there's more yielding than depression.
Yeah, but we also can drop our lonely too, or increase our lonely. Unless we
Yeah,
wanna
but
keep our
depression
pressure
is
going.
my issue is the fact that depression is literally right there.
Do we want yielding to be maxed?
Well, no, the cheerful will move the depression too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also got to remember that if we max something out, it might give more bonuses. We haven't tried that yet.
We can.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Go for it. Play the
Alright.
toys.
So it is maxed. So far, I'm not seeing any extra bonuses.
That history
Yeah,
is at
history.
1.32.
So we definitely want to
Yeah.
jump up our history.
Double dip
Yeah.
on it.
Double
since it's
dip?
available.
Double dip on foreign
Novin
affairs.
and foreign.
Do we want to
I
do
don't
No,
know
do
about
one
double dipping on
Novin and one
foreign.
foreign.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I remember there being a lot of foreign.
There's a lot of
History
foreign and there was a lot
rather
of Novin.
I remember there being more.
I mean,
foreign
this is
than
a
Nova.
huge jump for both of them. So
It's okay,
good
we're
either
above
way.
25, so I hope that's enough.
One of the maids approaches your attention. Nayla. Wait, was that Nayla?
Oh, I know.
I think that was.
Milady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna.
We have a Duke of Sedna.
Wow!
What did I tell you? I said double tap, double on foreign affairs, but no.
That took a ton, if it's still not enough. No, milady, the Duchy of Sedna is in
Tell us, or Tennessee?
You can say Tallahassee. We know you want to.
Tallahassee!
We were all thinking Tallahassee.
It's Tallahassee. They have brought you a letter and a gift.
Oh god, we don't have court manners.
Condolences on the death of. Deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better.
All right, what are our
We're
stats?
raising a monster.
Not yet. Not yet, we haven't.
This feels like we
No, they're all this depression turns into rage later.
Did we ever
Try-
see what Afraid does?
I was actually gonna say,
I
what
think
happens
so.
if you pump one more into yielding?
Do we want
Nothing.
to try? We
Probably
It'll
nothing.
go up anymore.
No, I'm pretty sure
It
it's a
won't
max.
go up, but I wonder if it provides a temporary bonus.
I don't
I
think
don't-
it.
No,
think
I
so.
didn't. No, I think the bonus really applies to how much you use the fucking, like, how much you constantly do with that one
Yeah.
specific thing.
All right, so what do we want to try? We know there's no point in talking to Juliana yet. We know what she's gonna say, so it's just a waste of time.
Let's do the service and take away one of those depressions.
It's actually
That's
gonna be
Afraid.
Afraid.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Well, it was Depression last time. It is Afraid this time.
Where are we at on Afraid?
Very low.
Down. If we want to get angry, that wouldn't be bad.
So if we do, we could do Sneak Out. That'll add Willful. That'll put our Afraid at the same level as Willful if we want to drop Afraid even more.
If we can try that.
All right, here we go. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Chris, why are you a dick?
Because you're a bitch.
She is
She's
afraid!
afraid.
Agility and faith. Still no royal demeanor, though.
I would say agility.
Reflexes.
I say divination because remember the whole
Yeah.
thing, the whole thing with Bird later on plus divination.
Reflexes
Dude,
pops
reflexes
up too.
divination.
Reflexes and, yeah, it's
Divination.
composure, elegance,
Lore,
and,
Well,
yeah.
Lore was up too
there's
early
only
on,
like
actually.
one. There was really like one thing for reflexes that we encountered.
No,
And
there's a
it didn't
couple.
really- There was a couple.
There was a couple.
Yeah,
There was
there's
something
a
with
couple.
stairs.
Reflexes and the divination.
I would say, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
We might want to do lore next turn though,
Wouldn't be a bad
That's
idea.
exactly what
because
I
there
was
was a lot
thinking.
of lore that came up.
Okay, so there's that. Kerrigan, go!
Your Royal Highness, I would speak with you if you weren't such a bitch.
What is it?
You have many questions, and the answers are within your grasp. You need only choose to seek them.
Why do I not remember her?
I don't remember this.
I'm about to say this is like new. I know this is too.
Is this because we just did divination?
It's because we
No.
haven't
Yeah.
fucking talked to, the Duchess yet.
Ah, that could be.
Speak to the Duchess of Ursel. She will guide you on your path.
So, we'll stop getting fucking events until we talk to her.
Wow.
Maybe.
Do
Unless
it.
that was just a one-time thing.
I don't know. I have a feeling that won't be a one-time thing.
I have a feeling it was.
Well, obviously we got to talk to her.
So what do we want to do? We are currently afraid, and we're okay with this in the moment. Do we want to talk to her now while we have these stats?
Sure.
May as well.
Okay.
What is it that you wanted to teach me?
Nayla.
First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal.
What crystal? There's the lore.
Fucking lore. The source of magical power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you.
Do you have a crystal?
Of course.
She holds out her hands, light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparks, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing.
Oh.
Nayla.
It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you.
Alright, so what are we planning?
Well, right now the agility's looking really good, but
Is it
so
agility?
is the faith. So, do we want to boost in lore?
I would say lore.
I don't remember lore coming up that often.
Yeah,
Well,
lore
that was
the
just
first one I
lore.
remember. That was the only
So
one
now
that
I'm
actually
wondering if
remembered.
we're going to have more lore.
But we
I know
also
Div-
need to take care of our economics, because that one comes up soon.
Yeah, it comes up pretty often.
Then what do you need to do? Do you need to do trade, production, accounting?
Trade and production. It's a dual
We can do
stat.
trade since that one's a little bit lower.
Do we want to
Yeah.
do one more in reflexes and then one in trade?
I'm fine with that.
I mean, do we
I
have any
say
more procs on the
flexibility.
lore?
I don't know. Well, reflexes is the stat we're going for currently because of one of the events.
Well, I'm saying, like, is there any more that we need lore for coming up soon?
Not that I
What?
can remember.
Not that
Okay,
one,
so
no.
then, yeah, we'll just skip that bonus.
Okay. You can now play sports on the weekends. We did need that.
That can make us angry.
As you
There-
are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. You step
Look,
aside.
reflex.
You swiftly step aside and let her pass. We pass with our reflexes. Alright, so what do we want to do with our stats?
Do we want to start going for the angry?
I would say angry, so we can just up the wielding.
We
Angry.
start getting our weapons?
So we
Do
can
we have
do,
an angry and cheerful?
do
Because that would
sport.
be great.
Actually, that would be fabulous.
It really would if we could dual stat.
Cheerful would just cause it to go up to being still depressed.
Yeah.
No.
We also still haven't seen what lonely does yet.
Remember, cheerful counteracts depressed.
But still,
Yes.
we need anger.
Do we want anger? We can just do straight the sports.
Let's do sports.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Overpower your depression with anger.
we are now yielding. Meaning we have royal demeanor now. If we want to start getting presence or
Yeah,
elegance.
I just want to say this.
You
I
both
think we
will.
need to break through that royal demeanor threshold because of the gala.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's
Also,
probably
we also got to remember that we need public speaking because of the parade.
Parade
We
thing.
need flattery because there are 2 events that comes up. We also need court manners because that comes up in another situation as well. Both conversation and royal demeanor are very important.
We should
I would say
probably
do
just start
cool
double
with
dipping in
that.
royal demeanor this round.
Okay, double dip in royal demeanor this round, and then maybe double
Yeah.
dip in conversation next one.
I think we have one
Yeah.
more round of yielding, so we can double dip elsewhere, yeah.
Okay, so composure
I
and
like
Double-
presence.
Can we look at the mood real quick?
Yes.
If we do one more angry, yeah, we'll still be in yielding.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, everything else will be closer to 0 than yielding.
Okay. Here we go. So, do we want to do composure and elegance? Presence? Probably presence.
What does elegance do again?
I don't remember.
Makes you
Well,
elegant.
we just had one proc for elegance. It's effectively the same as
I mean, elegance would come in handy
Reflex.
for the
No,
gala
that was
comes up.
Elegance
Right?
is
It was
for
elegance, that's
like
right.
when you have to present yourself.
Yeah, for like
in a-
gala. Because
Okay.
that's the dance
What was
and
the
the
proc
parade
we
thing.
just had
I
then?
think
It was
you
elegance.
think-
You're right. I forgot.
I was gonna say, I think you guys need to actually like also remember, some procs are what you would call not really. It's nowhere near essential, since it's really more of a trivia proc. And then you got the ones that actually make a big difference.
Yes, but the gala ones were very important.
That's my point. And
Yes.
you can know you got Nayla wanting to worry about weapons and everything. We have nothing with weapons that pops up this early, like nowhere near this early.
So what we probably should do is jump up our royal demeanor as much as we can. Get the
that's what
outfit as soon as possible.
that's what I've been saying. Yeah.
Okay.
And we need what, 25 in each of the royal
I
demeanor to
think
get the outfit?
I think it's 35 for the outfit and 25 to bonus.
Okay.
The ones that seem to matter a lot here is the royal demeanors and the Novan history and foreign affairs. Oh, we're fucked. This is the one we was talking about earlier.
Yep, the economics. Go, Chris.
There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for his project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later.
Kerrigan, go.
Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world.
Fuck.
I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested.
This
You
reminds
ignorant
me,
slut.
we need to look into military too, because that one part we sent troops in.
That is correct. We did have that part where we sent troops. We also
Was that
don't
before
have to
or
send the
after the
troops, though.
battle?
None of y'all motherfuckers gonna be able to read.
Wouldn't that
Hey,
be under
hey!
composed?
How dare you say we're not gonna, send troops?
I'm confused.
We're gonna send thoughts and prayers instead.
I thought we were going to say thoughts and sluts, but okay.
So if we want to stick with yielding, we can go back into the court. That'll give us another 2 ticks of yielding.
Do we want to put yielding down that low, though? I don't feel like we need to drop it
Well,
so far.
But do we want a
I
couple
feel like
more
Sports
turns
would
of
just-
yield?
Well,
I was saying, like,
Here
do
we
we
go.
want a couple more rounds of yielding to,
that's afraid, not angry.
to give us a couple more rounds of maxing out,
I don't know. I think yielding where it is perfect. Taking it down too far makes it hard to get back out of.
Then should we just do the sport?
I think so. Is that what we're good with? Everyone good with sport?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. All right, we're still yielding. All right, so are we double dipping in royal demeanor again?
Wow,
I'd
yes.
say yes.
Okay.
And one of those I think should be presents.
Okay, so there we
We
go.
could do composure presence.
Composure presence.
But maybe that'll
Okay.
be better.
Definitely got a lot of points for it. That one hit 30, so
Nice.
now we can do elegance and presence. Eric, go.
Oh, Jesus. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will not be coming back.
Thank you.
However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Ibrium has gone on for far too long. Now is the time to push back.
The
Hey!
Duchess of Tellus. started trouble in Ixion 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as payback. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want
Oof.
to fight.
Oh, shit. There we go.
There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some arrangement.
Hey, we gained a yielding. Eric, go.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I just want to bring up that, like, I mean, all his troubles.
Finish your sentence, Eric. Chris.
His sister brought up all these fucking problems. Meaning, we literally cleaned up his sister's mess the last time.
Yes.
Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from?
It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna.
Then you have made arrangements with him?
What sort of arrangements?
Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Elodie, you ignorant slut.
Sounds about right for Glitter.
Fucking bitch!
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, hurtful. All right, so what are we going from
That's
here?
like
Shall we start dropping our yielding slowly?
Yeah.
So sneak
What
out.
do we want to drop it to? Like, what do we want as the next stat?
Well, let's be honest here for a second. We don't know what lonely is, but at the same time, we've only seen one stat increase for court demeanor. So by that logic, lonely has to buff court demeanor.
We can try for it.
Not court. What's the other? Yeah, court demeanor, right?
Be careful, because if we boost Willful up by 2, it might knock us back into depressed.
Will it?
Because
Could.
think about it, it would even out, so we don't know which way it's going to go.
So let's see. We want more willful then. Where would?
Willful was the escaping.
Yeah. So do we want to drop lonely down for now and then do willful next turn?
I would say
We
so.
could do
yeah,
walk in
'cause
the
we
gardens this time and be much more
do
safe.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't want to run the rest of like
Losing
depression overtaking fucking
All
yielding.
Team
right.
Depression trying to take over
So
everything.
classes, presence and elegance. Here we go. Now we have 30 in every stat, so we should hopefully get to close. Yep, there we go.
Put the clothes on. Representative from Ixion is. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they ever. You new stepmama.
You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness.
Ah,
Kerrigan,
shit.
go!
Let's get this over with.
Oh no.
Nayla, go!
Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We shall forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little providence.
Well, we passed that one.
It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen.
Nayla.
We can be good neighbors again, without any lives being lost.
Whoa!
Oh, the options.
Oh.
I'm gonna get punished, aren't I?
That's punish the bitch.
Why is
Alright,
there an execute? That seems like a very bad decision.
Off with his head!
Do it.
That sounds like a very bad decision.
That sounds like the warlord decision! Off with his head!
Part of me does want to say execute him.
Right?
He's being a dick!
See,
Cut his
but
head
that's
off!
gonna kick off a fucking war with the rest of the country.
And if we did
Hell
that, we'd have to
yeah.
go straight to angry.
That's what I've been saying from the beginning! Let's take the world down in
Execute
fire.
him!
Alright, all in
Fuck it,
favor of
burn it.
executing him.
I
2. Can I get a third?
Oh, come on.
Alright.
Thank you.
And here you have our answer. Octopus bread!
Face!
Ship that back to Ixion. If they know what's good for them, they'll get out of my way.
Here comes our next game over.
Yes.
All right, so we need to get angry as
We
fast
need
as
to
fucking
get
possible.
angry and get military up. We need to get
By the
military
way,
and
we
weapons
need
up.
We've
to
been
do
recording for about an hour and 30 minutes now.
All right, we are affected by loneliness. All right, so we have the fucking court demeanor out of the way. That one's royal demeanor. So, are we are losing weapons right currently? So we can't do weapons, but we can do straight military if we wanted to. We do not have any bonuses for it. So do we want to
We're
take care
probably
of
gonna need it.
I would say do
Logistics and strategy.
logistics and strategy?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, what's the time looking like there, guy?
We're
Hour
at
and a half.
35. All right, here we go. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You have succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You lost 977 soldiers.
That's more than we lost last time.
The Duke of Marie
More
will be
angry.
happy, but we could have done better. Wait, why did I say that?
I don't know.
My bad. You also receive a letter informing you that Tolerus, Duke of Sedna, will be arriving for an official visit next week. Alright, so we gotta prepare. We gotta get court manners and shit. We need court manners for the situation coming
Well, we're
up.
still on. Wait.
Check
probably
mood.
was-
How are we
well,
sitting?
We're angry.
We need to get rid of yielding immediately. So we need
Okay,
to do...
wait.
What?
What are we trying to do right now?
Angry.
Are we trying to
We need
do
angry?
military?
Yes.
So we want angry.
So
okay.
we want to do... Sneak out.
Wait, we're trying to do the military?
Yes.
Yes, but if
Okay,
we can
go back
move,
to mood.
if we can move yielding up to,
It'll
then
be
Angry
tied
will
with
cancel
angry.
it out, right?
It
Our
should be
willful is
overruled by
way
angry.
too low. Our willful is way too low to do to get a military.
Wait,
boost.
what we
I'm just-
trying to? Wait, what we trying to do military for?
Well, we just executed somebody.
We just executed someone. We're not sure if they're coming after us or not.
Well, we
Right.
just stopped the
but-
war.
Okay, no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. We did something different, but it's the same outcome as last time.
Yes.
Meaning we don't need military at all for a while.
Okay, so what
Then
is our
watch.
plan then?
I don't know, but I know we shouldn't waste time on military.
Alright.
You know, I
do we
don't
wanna-
think we should waste our time on you, but you know.
Okay, so do we want to maintain our yielding
then we
then
can-
for the court demeanor?
Well,
What
we
will
don't
give
need
us-
court. We don't need royal demeanor anymore. We do want lonely if we are going to continue court manners or conversation for flattery
Then-
and court manners. So
Which
what
we need that. Let's go for that.
Okay,
Let's
so
sneak
let's
out
go
then.
sneak out. I'm waiting for the time we get caught. Oh, she's angry.
Anger. We knew that was going to happen.
Yes, we
'cause
did know
tied
that
out.
one. So we do lose points to royal demeanor, expression, and animal handling and medicine. We could put points in military currently, or we can put some in history since we have enough in there. Or since we do have the court coming up, or the Duke coming in, do we want to do court manners or
I would say
flattery?
just-
Probably, I would say
Double up
probably
conversation.
composure and elegance. 'Cause I do remember he does compliment us.
We have enough points in that though.
Do we not
We
want
need
to
to do
upgrade
something
our
with flattery.
Do we
weapons?
need to be at 50 or 40?
I just
Wait.
remember we need to do something with flattery so she's not like overly.
We can
Yeah,
different
Yeah, because
conversations.
yeah, it's right. Because he does talk her into
that's
shit.
what I meant. That's what I fucking
Okay,
meant.
so
yeah.
we're doing 2 flatteries. Oops. Gotta get rid of that immediately. Plus, we want to go make fun of that chick's tits again.
The
All right.
bosoms.
Who wants to do
Chris.
this one?
I'm the king. I can't do it.
Yeah. Nayla, go.
Ah, your highness. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Why am I Irish?
Why did we fail?
Oh shit!
Because of that accent.
No. I was gonna
Accent
say,
was too
Lindsay.
much.
I was gonna say, Lindsay, remember, giggles.
She did.
I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments.
I do. Lock them up.
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you shall be the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples.
He really does want to marry me.
All right, so we did accept him last time. What is our decision this time as a potential warmonger?
Off with his head!
That's how
Oh
it
my
works.
god.
I still say accept.
I still say.
All right,
I
all in
mean-
favor of accepting, say aye.
I
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be honored.
Old man reaping
Lloyd.
balls.
Dab.
Shut the fuck up. Your Grace, are you not aware that my daughter had only,
You a dirty
had only
old man.
14 summers?
pedophile.
It's my decision.
Bitch, shut up, you 14!
Ayla.
A betrothal only. There's no need for hurry. You have your coronation to plan for, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send help for me. I will be happy to offer my protection or advice.
He said protection. We can use him in a war.
Now you're thinking like a warmonger! What status?
Mood. All right. So we're dropping lonely even farther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think her mother's grave. I was gonna say I think her mother's grave does that one.
Angry.
No, it's
I would lose
angry.
angry. So if we lost one anger, that would tie us
No,
out.
that,
Anger, yielding,
that was
and
the
lonely.
service. What was the actual grave?
Depressed and afraid. We don't want to add more depression. Depression is perfectly fucking fine where it is.
We need to definitely drop lonely.
Yeah.
Or increase
So
it.
why does going to the dungeon make her cheerful?
Hey, we can get cheerful and angry at the same time.
I want to.
Why have we not been going to the dungeon?
Because it changes.
Oh,
I want to know why it makes her cheerful.
Right?
Wait, what does the garden do?
Lonely and cheerful. It's not a
Where
bad
are we-
idea. We will still be angry. But we
Well,
can
that
also
can't
jump
go
some
out.
military.
But lonely will be up one more than angry though. Lonely will be up one more than
No,
angry.
it'll be tied with
No, it'll
angry.
be tied. So if angry
maybe
is
it'll
still
also
there,
go-
No, because they'll go lonely.
lonely,
Angry goes-
cheerful, and
lonely goes up
will be
too.
tied.
Lonely goes up 2, angry's going down 1. It's putting lonely up 1 more than angry.
I want to go
angry
to
isn't
dungeon,
going down.
But, you know.
Oh right.
We can
It's-
try it.
yeah.
'Cause, okay, if we do have anger, we can do one thing of military. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have it.
While we have the
Wait, what the hell? What the hell? The
Move
opposite?
forward.
What the hell? The opposite of angry? I'm angry. Then.
Afraid.
Oh,
Afraid. So we get
I'm
angry,
excited about
cheerful, and
Oh, here we go.
lonely.
Yeah, there we go.
Lonely and afraid. All right. Boom. You
So
wander
guys
through the
actually-
parts of the castle where other people rarely visit, but find little except spiderwebs. Yuck.
Oh.
All right, what are
What
we?
is that?
We are
Okay.
lonely.
Oh, we're lonely.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's okay.
That's a nice decreasing gradient there.
Conversation and
Conversation,
medicine. We got it.
Double
Battle
conversation.
medicine. Battlefield medicine.
Yep.
Because
Are
I
we
want
sure
to-
we want to do that already,
because-
though? We're gonna have lonely for a while because we want to get our conversation up. We can do that at any time. Do we want to first get our
We
court
could-
manners?
We could double conversation, the 2 we don't have. And then
I
we
mean,
can
we're
always
gonna
do
be-
battlefield medicine next turn.
Yes.
We need public
Yep.
speaking. Public speaking too.
Well, we need court manners immediately.
Do
That
court
one's something
manners
that's
and
popping up a
public
lot. So just like that, is that what we want?
That's just gonna double up.
That
on
works
court
for me.
manners.
Double up on court manners?
We could do
Yeah,
that.
that's what
Alright,
we was
here we
talking
go.
about, so you said you needed a lot.
Learn your manners today.
All right.
Gee, that's fucking aggressive guy. He talk-
Go, Chris.
You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Josh, you're doing her voice again.
Oh, am I? Oh, right, because I was pretty fucking good at it. Kerrigan, go!
Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof.
Which sister?
Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead.
Is she alright?
I feel like there was something we had to
She-
know with the history.
She's already dead.
She is
My.
unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
It's justice, it is! Them devils killed me brother and broke my mom's hearts. Lied to her, they did, when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice!
You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with
Hang
it.
her! Off with her head!
I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder's a serious crime.
What are we doing?
Execute
We remember
her!
imprisoning her or putting her to work did not have a positive effect.
Execute her.
Execute her!
Alright.
No.
Too
There
late.
was already 3 votes for execute.
It really was.
As she is clearly guilty, her life is forfeit. She will be hanged in public as a deterrent to other criminals.
You'll not have me! All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes
Oh,
at you.
shit.
Nanny?
In your court dress, you are unarmed, but you grope for a weapon and find only a heaven golden ornament, which you hurl in her direction. Your missile flies way off its mark.
Why is that archery?
Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Oh, the poor carpet.
The poor carpet. Get that out of here. Yes.
Get that out of here. Put it on display so that everyone sees what happens to criminals. Damn.
Alright, what is our mood looking like? Damn, angry. Okay, so we need to drop our anger again.
I was
rushed at you.
I was
You're
going
gonna
to
be angry.
I was going to say that actually it is a good outcome if we just put her to work because she's just happy that she was alive still.
Okay, but we also pissed off the other people, though. So, unless we knew anything else about them, let's say they did have a fucking bad history, then we can't really say that they weren't in the wrong.
Alright, check what the service is doing this time.
Service?
That makes one angry.
So it would be
What
easy
about-
just to go straight angry.
What about the dungeon?
Cheerful and angry.
That's what we need.
More angry?
We need
Cheerful
more.
and angry. That will make us warmongers.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are
but we
currently
don't-
doing the lonely portion. So dropping anger in the moment would not be a bad idea.
Lonely,
That
afraid.
would be exploring.
Okay. Alright, so we are still lonely. Skills. So do we want to double up on public speaking now?
We
Yep.
said that we were going to get
We
one
can-
medicine
Oh, right.
this round.
Oh,
We
wait,
can
the
do
battle.
one
I
Yeah.
also think if with how we're going, maybe we should avoid the warmonger choices.
It might not
As
be
you
a...
jet.
Well, we have executed 2 people.
Well, I'm saying because as you saw just now, with shit like that, we don't have the exact, weapon
That's
skills.
because you said not to get that.
That is
Yeah,
because...
It's true.
With the
You,
intent,
you
yeah.
you're
You're
talking
the
us out
one-
of this whole run!
Yeah. Alright, let's go battlefield for now.
Damn yuppie.
We should have changed the alpha if we were going to go for weapons.
We have
We don't
Nah,
have another
you gotta learn how to kick ass in any kind of garment.
As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons.
That's funny. I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong.
When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you.
There are reports that Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest.
What's a keithong?
A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak and spikes on its back.
Eek!
Several disappearances in southern Carolus are already thought to be the work of this creature.
What do we do? Should we send hunters?
The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You will only make it angry and waste more lives.
So we just let it eat people?
Everyone dies in the end.
King's a dick.
Pretty much.
All right.
All right,
The
so
Christians
lonely.
always do nothing.
So, do we want to start working on our anger now so we can start putting up our military? We can do
Warmonger status.
we can do sports, and that'll jump up. Well, that'll lose one. Okay, that'll tie us lonely to
tie it.
angry.
No, it'll jump lonely even further. Oh no, it
It's a
will.
minus only.
Yeah.
Wait, look at mood again.
So it'll tie them out.
Oh, dang it.
So,
So I think that'll make us angry.
oh, come on. There we go. Unless we want to do the visit the dungeon.
Yes, cheerful and angry.
I mean,
Dungeon.
Okay. Affected by cruelty?
Uh-oh.
You sneak down to the castle dungeons and amuse yourself by poking the locked up peasants with sticks. Poor fool!
Yes!
Warmonger life.
What
I
you
think that's why-
created a sociopath. I love it.
Oh my god.
Affected by
Alright,
We're
cruelty.
lonely, so
Look at that
Alright, we're
conversation.
still lonely,
and
so let's get more
medicine.
conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
And definitely let's do some medicine in this bitch, because look at that.
Yeah,
That's
I would
medicine.
say flattery.
Yeah, a little more battlefield medicine just
Yeah,
to.
Battlefield.
Well,
us.
okay, so if we look at it all straight up, we have public speaking and flattery. So if we go ahead and do public speaking and flattery right off the out of the bat, we'll be done with conversation.
I'm good with that.
Okay?
Okay.
True.
And then we'll switch over to
Sure.
anger, and we can do weapons and military all in one go.
Yep.
Okay. Public speaking, conversation, flattery. Here we go. And there we go. Both of that's done.
A new outfit.
Remember that the Festival of Good Lady is approaching.
Oh shit.
Are we technically a good lady, though?
There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility.
A grand ball. There will be dancing.
Okay, we got to remember last time we did this, we tried double dipping on dancing and we still failed. So there's no point in doing it at this time.
What's your presence like?
50, I think it is. 46.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
We have both of those very high.
It's higher than what it was last.
Yes, by a lot. Chris.
Oh, as queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly giving a speech.
King's dying.
However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public.
What do you mean, not safe?
Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later.
Will the Duke of Sedna attend the gala?
You are already betrothed.
That is the
Is
person she's
That is
betrothed
the
to.
guy.
It is a traditional Novian event. Inviting your fiancé might be seen as a state.
You suspect your father does not wish to watch you dancing with Tolerista. Blah.
Colorist.
All right. So
Invite him.
I would say invite him.
Tallahassee.
Okay,
Invite
wait.
Talat. What?
I'm worried about increasing our anger too much to where we lose our boost for the medicines that we're gonna need for like going into battle.
I'm sure it's fine.
She's got.
I mean,
Well, I don't think angry doesn't lower our medicine. So that one will be safe if we still need to do it. So what do we want to do? All in favor of
Invite.
inviting, say aye.
I
Don't.
Okay. All in favor of not, say aye.
I
So it's 2-2. I will flip a coin. Here we go. Heads, we invite. Tails, we do not. It is heads.
if I'm going to marry him, it's a statement I ought to send.
As you wish. There's a letter for you as well.
It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently, her uncle Kavan has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows.
Uh-oh. That's the guy we let talk us into executing that woman.
Oh, we were gonna execute her anyway.
True.
She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her.
Alright, so what's our plan? We're pretty much done with Lonely at this point. Do we want to go ahead and do sports?
are we still lonely?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we should
But it
definitely
won't
do
be.
medicine.
If we do
well-
sports, it'll be angry.
Yes.
Yes. I say sport.
I mean, what's the dungeon is still angry and cheerful, right?
What was it? Sorry.
Dungeon is still angry and cheerful, right?
Yes.
Would it be worth doing one more of those?
Kerrigan just informed me that angry does affect medicine.
Well, I mean, like, if it ties out with lonely, wouldn't we still get our boost for medicine?
Which one? No.
I
'Cause
think if it
whichever one's
ties with
stronger.
lonely, it'll become angry, I think.
Yes, I think so.
So angry beats out lonely.
Yes. So what we probably want to do is keep
Well,
our.
we could talk to the king. Remember to ask about the
Oh, we could.
Warmonger
We could just
crystal?
skip over it completely.
Just
this
use it
turn.
to stall for a turn.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
And then he make us angry, you know.
Oh, finally, we find out what happened to the damn
Dad,
crystal.
what happened to Mom's lumen crystal?
Chris. It's in a
He
safe
must have-
place.
Can I have it?
No.
But it's
Chris is
mine.
Such a bitch.
Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you are still a child. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, we have outfit. Tea-dress.
That's
Ooh,
cute as
that's
shit.
pretty.
Alright, that puts all our stats that we need over the limit for that fucking gala.
We don't need royal
We
demeanor
need-
very much.
We
No,
need
it's
dance.
more public speaking and
gala.
flattery. Court
Okay.
manners.
We
Alright.
could do a medicine and dance.
But remember, we failed dance last time no matter how much points we put into it.
Let's
just
do herbs
let's-
and battlefield.
Yeah,
Herbs and Battlefield? Okay.
double stack our medicine.
Yeah. And then we can stay in here as long as we want to. As long as we stay in lonely, we'll have a boost for medicine.
Okay, here we go.
I say after this boost, though, we should probably start our angry. Because we're gonna need to defend ourselves if we keep going down this battlefield path.
It's very true. And
We're
we do have
gonna need
Battlefield
to know how
Medicine at 34, so it is high enough that we can benefit from it. Is Chris back yet?
Today is the procession and planting for the festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade?
I think we have the stuff for it.
If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery.
I know we can make the speech. Do we want to go the whole way?
We could try the whole way
Let's
again.
do the
we are
whole
in a much
thing.
better position than we were
Yeah.
last time.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Damn.
I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever.
She has confidence this time. Fuck.
My little girl.
You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of your route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you held up your hands and call for silence so that you may speak. How? We failed the entire thing!
We have 50!
We have 30 because we took off that dress.
No, we still have the dress equipped.
We have
No,
the tea dress.
No, we
That would
still
be
have
for
the other one.
public speaking. Why? How high would our public speaking have to fucking be?
Do we have to get it to 75?
Jesus. Unfortunately, all the words you had planned out in your head when you're faced with them. Yeah.
Wow.
You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. So we just wasted all those fucking turns. Unless we possibly need those in the future.
Well, at least now we're in angry.
Yes.
Think about it. We would have had to spend almost twice the turns to build that up.
Yes.
Just to get it up to the level required. And that's if we're assuming it's at 75 and not 100. That's insane.
So what do we want to do?
Something.
Honestly, if we're not going straight for military, I really think we should start in our economics.
I vote economics.
What about our magic?
Do we want to go
forget
talk to
that.
Juliana then? And start that
We have to
situation?
get the crystal.
Yeah,
We
okay.
could.
So let's talk to Juliana.
My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait.
Nayla.
There might not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers. You will need the powers of Illumin to fight them. You can't begin training until you've bonded with your crystal.
Well, what else am I supposed to do about it?
The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic actions.
Alright, so what should we do?
Do we want to continue the aggressive route?
I would try to find a way.
I don't know, we
Yeah.
tried to find the way the last time, and it really stabbed us in the back.
So why don't we get what drastic action then?
Alright.
No, we picked that last time.
Oh,
We
it's
picked
right,
that
and it didn't answer anything.
It basically just led you to you'll wait or find a way.
Yeah, so might as well just go with I'll try to find a way.
That probably leads to what drastic action is too.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And that gave us willful.
Alright.
So that did
I will
give
try
us
to
a
get
stat.
into the treasury.
Which, to get into the treasury, we need to boost trade skills, right?
Yes, accounting
economics.
and presence.
So then let's get
But-
those. What?
Like we said before, that was kind of a double-edged sword for us. It was a really bad run because of the fact that we had 50 in presence and 45 in accounting, and still failed. Stacking that
Okay,
is
so-
very difficult.
But do you think
Wait,
you would have
wait.
needed to get to 50 in accounting?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
So we need economics in order to get into the treasury.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we do have angry going, so if we want to start boosting our military and our weapons, we definitely can make the choice to go to the party. Because we do have the battlefield medicine.
What's our mood?
Angry.
No, I mean, like, what's the
Oh.
stat for our mood?
Okay.
We're gonna have to get our willful down.
That what we want to bring down back to yielding?
Yeah, maybe not that far. We just don't, like, if it's borderline, we're good. But if our willful is too high,
If I remember
Um,
correctly, pressured is what we want for economics.
What
No.
are we looking at right
Was it not?
no, you don't. Okay, So it's not really a mood that benefits it positively, but there is going to be penalizations if you're too willful and if you're pressured.
Okay. So if you are pressured and willful, economics drops.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. We
Okay.
can keep the lonely where it's at, but let's just try to downplay our willful.
Okay.
Josh, how we looking on time?
We still got a little bit.
Alright.
So what do we want to do this turn then?
Well, I mean, we have access to our military and weapons right now. Do we want to at least boost those while we're here?
I say do it.
Okay.
I say we
Yeah.
can do a naval.
I
That
don't
way we'll
know.
have something
Naval
on the
hasn't really
board.
come up.
He's right. Naval hasn't come up. Strategy and
But
logistics
it's at least
have.
something in there.
I would probably say strategy.
Do you want to do
Well, then-
strategy?
I'd say strategy. as well.
Strategy.
Do you want to
and
double up
swords.
on it?
It's not a bad idea.
No.
Get it out of the way just all in one go.
Yeah, strategy
There you
and
go.
logistics, or just double strategy.
If we double up on strategy, we can get that done, and we can possibly drop angry for a bit, and maybe start working towards economics.
We need
Okay.
it. For sure.
We could
Yeah.
probably squeeze one more turn of angry before we swing pressured around. 'Cause
Well, like Kerrigan just said, nothing actually buffs economics.
Yeah, it's not a buff. It's just it's going to be negatively affected by that willful and the pressured.
So what we're gonna want to do
Oh,
this
okay.
next turn, or on the weekend, is go to attend court. So do these classes and then attend court, drop willful, and then drop angry after that.
Alright.
There's strategy, so we got that. Now tour the barracks on the weekends.
He gonna get pregnant.
Oh my god.
Are you ready for the grand ball?
He gonna get a ball.
All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen.
You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance.
Gotta fail everything.
Yep, here we go. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all.
Oh, wow! Everything?
So pretty
Like
much
I
what I'm
said.
seeing is if
We
we
didn't
want this...
swap outfits.
Oh, fuck.
You see him wearing a tea dress at a grand ball and you didn't even fucking decorate.
That just
Ignorant
occurred to
slut.
me.
So, okay, if we want to take care of the ball and everything, we're going to have to go straight for court manners, like, base stuff.
You gotta be like the goody goody two shoes princess bullshit
Yes.
court crap.
Yeah.
So that would literally be history and social.
Yeah, boy!
Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father awaits at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm.
The first dance is for us.
He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. Who was that? I think that was...
Nayla?
Was that Naila?
Layla.
Hold up, let me get my Irish back. I believe that. Fucking said.
That was good.
I
the
believe
next
you're
turn
making
is
me
mine.
horny.
He bows gracefully and offers you his hand, then leans closer to whisper a quick question.
Is my balls hot?
Shot, no.
That was very
No, I know that was you, but it's just.
Jesus,
God.
Layla.
Alright, someone
she's on
take
the
over
floor.
for Nayla for a second.
Do
Go,
you
Eric.
know how to dance? Nod or shake your head.
That bitch is on the
Step on his foot!
I forgot! Do we know how to dance?
We don't know how to dance.
We do not.
Shake your head!
Step on his foot!
You shake your head slightly, your hair swaying. Nayla, take back over. Eric, take over.
Watch me. And I'll go slowly.
Dancing with the real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father, especially when the man in front of you is the one you have agreed to marry. His touch is gentle, his every move carefully signaled to be sure that you don't miss the beat. Is this what your marriage will be like? Between the dances, there is time for guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bits of exquisite food. Hey! You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music, Bannon, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring throughout the room. That's Eric.
If I might have your attention, I believe we oh, god damn it, computer. It went to sleep. Okay, hold on. There we go. I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended.
Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwelyn, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla, and a fierce swordswoman. She has a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No Briary. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke consort clutching his Duchess positively tight. Strange, there seems to be no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Minerva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with family and friends, isn't it? I'm really worried that it's no sense magic. As the evening grows late, your personal guest draws you aside for a private conversation. Go, Nayla.
You have my fulsome thanks for the invitation to this event. However, you might wish to spend more time with the scribes before corresponding and writing with other nobles. Some may not appreciate your unique sense of phrasing.
Wonderful. I sounded like an idiot.
It is always the greatest of pleasures for me to be in your presence. I look forward to the day when we no longer will have to be apart.
The barracks. One willful, one pressured.
Ooh, they'll
Minus
take
one
away.
willful.
Which is what we need.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go.
But wait, do you want to make sure nothing else has negative willful?
But it'll boost our pressured, which we don't need.
No, it's fine, because we're not in pressured yet, and we're not going to be in pressured with just one.
What was Willful's stats? I'm pretty sure they were more agility and athletic based.
No, willful was
Go back.
part manners.
What is the court give us?
2 yielding, 1 depressed, 1 pressured.
That's actually better because that breaks our that fully breaks our willful.
Yes, but
Yep.
that'll put us as
And we
angry
only
again.
gain. No, that would put us 1 depressed.
Well, depressed would be there, but
Well,
angry would be the only one that wouldn't move. That would
But
keep
that
us
would
angry.
that would stack us even closer to our next turn because we're gonna wind up with 2 turns where we're not getting what we need.
Well, I don't remember anything. I don't remember Willful having any problems. We liked having Willful.
But if we're trying to go for the economics not having a negative on it, none of them are going to boost it, so we're just trying to get rid of the willful without going into pressured.
Right.
So if we do 1 down and 1 up, then we're gonna still have to do 1 more down and 1 more up, and that's gonna push us into pressured
So
anyway.
should we go ahead and do a 10 court then?
Yeah.
All right. Skip ahead. What is she is now angry? Yeah, everything is even.
But that's fine.
Yep. Okay. So,
We can fix angry next time.
Yep. So do we want to jump our economics then?
Yep, we definitely need
Yeah.
Accounting?
whatever that. Yeah, account.
Okay.
Okay, we're in 25. We're good.
You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events of the domain. Is our flattery high enough? I don't know if our flattery is high enough. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone and until it's too late to avoid him and his companion.
We do have the dress,
Bitch.
so we should have a decent boost.
Kerrigan, go!
Aw.
You are too kind, Jocelyn.
You should have heard me when I did this one.
The Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has two minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? What do we want to do? We know we have the flattery stat, possibly.
Let's try to insult her.
Is that what we're doing?
Insult!
Make fun of them
What
titties.
Fuck it. Go, Lindsay.
Good afternoon, Countess. What a lovely
Yeah.
dress you're wearing. It reminds me a bit of one my mother used to wear. I suppose you have an eye for valuable prizes, don't you?
Oh!
Ready to leap in and snatch them the instant they become available, to keep them out of anyone else's hands?
I should go.
Bye!
And there's the cheerful we needed.
Yep.
Damn! She's savage.
Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father.
You side-eye that bitch.
Chris! Did you disappear again?
This is the path that you have set us on.
What do you mean?
Your acts have made everyone think about preparations for the future. Caloris needs an heir. My brother, your uncle Armand, is looking for a wife as well. One of us, at least, must produce more children.
But, Mama...
Nothing can ever replace your mother. But we all have things to do that we don't want to do.
Damn, we got our cheerful and then we lost it.
Motherfucker.
Fucking dick move.
King's a dick.
You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners.
Not her.
There haven't been any problems so far.
As queen, you must be aware of everything around you.
I am paying attention to what's around me.
No, you're not.
Alright, so what are we doing?
Alright, so
I
what
like
does
how
the
we
barracks
gain
give
things
us?
and then just balanced out anyway.
Yep.
If we can get that angry down, we won't have any negatives.
I wonder if that's how
And-
it works.
Yeah.
One angry?
Let's see.
That'll
Why
make
not?
everything even.
Alright, here we go. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Neutral.
Neutral. Huh.
There you go.
Nothing.
No specific bonuses, but look at what we get over in conversation and
We don't have
demeanor.
any negatives.
Exactly. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call this here as we're an hour and 20 minutes in. This is basically right around where we stopped it last time, so this should be perfect. I hope everyone enjoyed. I know we all had a good time doing the second playthrough of this, as angry as we got. We still failed a lot of things, but as far as this is going so far, I can see no stop to these videos as of currently.
I enjoy these.
I think we all do. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, what is that? What? Cancel. Okay. And this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it. So thank you for joining us again, guys.